Hi everyone, we are Group 1 Chupa Chups. I'm Rei.
My name is Shota.
My name is Chinatsu.
I'm Rio.
I'm Ricky.
And my name is Karaha. We will have a presentation about Okanagan Lavender Hop Farm. Okay. The sense of a retro theme night. Okay. Our agenda is this. First, I'm going to explain about the company. And then Ricky will have a SWOT analysis. And then Rio, Shota, and Rei will explain about our proposal. In the end, Chinatsu will give a conclusion. So now I'm going to explain about the company. By looking at the company, customer, and the competitor. The company was established in 1908, and it's family-run small business. And they have 20 automatic plants and hub in their farm. And they have the product that they make is all handmade and local, using the local grown ingredients. Next, the customer. The customer is female elderly who have environmental interested and willing to refresh at the farm. And the competitor is the owners say they didn't have any competitor, but we post-rate two companies as a competitor. First is Hainton Creek Lavender Farm, which is located in Lake Country in BC. And reason why this company could be a competitor is because it's same lavender farm trying to attract the customer in BC. And the second company is Cape Orchards, which is cherry farm in the Kelowna. And the reason why this company could be a competitor is because they have activity that the customer can pick cherry at their farm. So that means the customer who are willing to interact at the farm could make this choice as their one of choice.
Next, I'm going to talk about SWOT analysis. Firstly, strengths. The first one is strong local connection. They already have connection with local businesses such as winery and honey farm. The second one is to provide a one and only experience. I take workshops, for example. They hold some workshops several times per year, and so customers can create the original work and get great experience. Although they have strengths, they also have weaknesses. The first one is location. They located Kelowna, BC, which take about 40 minutes from downtown. The second one is that growing lavender and herb takes time and needs a lot of efforts. Therefore, their business is seasonal. Next, I'll talk about opportunities. The first one is to join competition and winning more hours. To do this, they can improve their recognition if they win the hours. The second one is about market. Agritourism market is one of the fastest growing market in Kelowna. So for this reason, the business can be grow. Okay. On the contrary, they have threats. The first one is winter climate. Hard weather could be the cause of less amount of harvest. The second one is generation shift. It is a big problem because if they cannot get more customers from next generation, they won't be able to run their business. The third one is bug problems. Customer can terrifying if there are a lot of bees. Yeah. Okay. Next.
So we utilize two of our strengths for the project, which are local connection and one and only value. And also the location, which is weakness, can be changed to our strength as well. By using them, we can create advertisement, new target customers, and opportunities to interact with rich natures. So let's move on to our project proposal. What we are going to do is to provide spaces and opportunities for family reunions with public domain movies. So our main target is local families, and where it's happened, it is we plan to use the farm, of course, but besides the agricultural land that already used. And when it's held is during summer, which is June to August, twice a month, and one night is for charity to support the Kelowna food banks. We'll explain about this in detail later. The reason why we suggest this plant is promoting to new target customers and making full use of the farm and farm's advantages. But what's most important here is we do not sell movies, but we do provide opportunities and new values to the customers.
Next, I'll talk about timeline for conducting our plan. At first, we will start planning our project at the end of March. In this period, we will consider how the event should be organized. And next, in the first week of April, we will start investigating and purchasing the instruments and goods that we're gonna use to play movies. For example, a projector and screen are necessary to play movies. In the third week of April, we will start advertising on the social media to let many people know about the event. In the first week of May, we will have a test run to make sure if there is no problem carrying out the plan. And finally, in June, we will have the first movie night.
And I'm going to talk about the relationships between the stakeholders that will be involved in the project. So first, the customers, they'll pay money for the service, and the lavender farm will provide the customers for the service. And we are going to cooperate with a local business called It's a Bakery, and they're going to provide for the catering service. And what they get is they get sales from the event, and also the local business, they'll provide satisfaction for the customers from the food, and if the business went well, they'll get reputations, and which might it cause for result in a better business for their future. And also about the charity night that we mentioned just now, we'll ask people to bring non-perishable food instead of paying the actual price for the service. So actually on this night there will be no profit gained by the lavender farm. And I'll just briefly talk about their mission. Their mission is to create a healthy and hunger-free community. And they donate for over 3,000 people per month, and over a year they donate more than 3 million worth of food for who needs it. And the reason why we decided to take part in donating for the food bank is one of their campaign called the Food Movement. And the food movement is about a group of people working together to advance to their shared ideas. So it is about people supporting local groups and collaborating on gathering foods and cooking and ask people to eat local, and which also stimulates and supports the valley farms and the growers. So even if it is a tiny contribution to the organization, getting involved in this movement will be one step for solving a complex issue of hunger, and it also allows the lavender farm to achieve CSR. And I'm going to explain about the market research. For the current demographics, the people aged above 50, mostly female, and people with time and money for their hobbies. and the current geographic current current geographic is people who live in British Columbia. And for the current psychographics, the customers demand for a relaxing environment to take rest from their busy life. And we actually conducted field research about whether people are interested in our service or not. And we asked a total of 33 individuals, and nearly 75% answered they would want to try. They were interested in our event. But of course, we also have to consider about some of the risks that of our service and other competitors of our services. So for the risks, the risk might be bad weather or sun pollution created by the movie and the service, and also cancellations that we cannot deal with.
Next, let me talk about competitor. We think there are three competitors of this project. We don't put movie as a main point of this project, but the first one is outdoor movie events. The second one is online movie streaming services. If customers like to watch movies in their house, they will choose Netflix. So we think Netflix is a competitor. The third one is agritourism farms. The agritourism farms have to survive in the market, so they will be a competitor. We think three competitive advantage. Here. The first one is a retro themed event. The second one is provide entertainment within the real nature and to provide a quiet and private place. We combine these three factors and we provide value. We provide customers experience as a whole.
Now I'm going to talk about the budget estimation and the profit of this project. The table at the left shows the cost required for the first event. These are the instruments and some goods that are needed for each event. The total cost will be $1,100. On the other hand, the table at the right shows the estimated revenue from each event. The estimated total revenue will be around $5,700. Therefore, the total benefit will be $4,000.
In conclusion, our plan is beneficial for three reasons. First, it creates new values to the business, as it's not the business that the farm has conducted so far. Second, we can get a wider range of customers. Now, elderly people are the main customers, but the target of our plan is family. So that means we can get new customers. And third, we can contribute to the growth of the local economy. We are going to cooperate with another company called It's a Bakery. So when the plan is succeeded by these two companies, we can contribute to the growth of the economy. So for these reasons, our plan is beneficial. And this is our plan, scent of a retro themed night. Thank you for listening.
I'm sure we have a question. Sorry, I would like to start with Shota. Thanks, guys, because it's very good. I have a question for those of us who might not know what CSR stands for.
So CSR stands for Corporate Social Responsibility.
Excellent.
Yes. And do I have to explain what is it?
I mean,
Okay. Back there.
go back there. Go ahead.
Oh, We got it. Thanks for asking. We got it from the official website of the Central Okanagan Food Bank. So the data should be quite accurate and reliable.
Okay, so based on that, do you know how many people would come out to your food next year? I was actually thinking that was another.
Okay. So, our service for one night there we have set the maximum people to come over is maximum of 20 people. So there the maximum of 20 people. The group will only just bring in food to donate for the food bank. So we're just okay. Yes.
Do you want to explain how you got that number?
The 20 people maximum. Oh, okay. So we were having troubles with the loss of agricultural land reserve, and we didn't want the event to be as big as other outdoor movie night, and we wanted to also make it as a private experience. And so we just decided the maximum of 20 people is just the right number to have like a family reunion or just a gathering of private gathering of people. So yeah, we said 20 people.
So how would you advertise it to get those family reunions or special events, like special groups of people, small groups of people?
Thank you for asking. In terms of how we'll mainly focus on advertising on social medias, but also we'll our selling point was a retro themed movie. So we'll make it into a retro theme. So maybe the parents generation might be interested, or it will just be a different experience as if they go on like a other cinema or other outdoor movie events.
So would you put it on Facebook, Instagram, or
Yes.
website?
We want to, yes.
Other questions at the front? In the back? Go ahead, sorry. They provide one meal for anyone who comes. Is that, who's providing the meal?
So the meal will be provided as a catering. So a cater. So we actually this is a bakery, and they're a local business, and we'll try to cooperate with them.
So with the bakery, is there for them to set up, would they have a trailer, or how would they set up their space?
So the bakery, they are actually located really near the lavender farm, and we wanted the transportation to be we wanted to be easy to access. So they'll just bring in, because the events are pre-reserved, and they'll know how many numbers of food they have to provide. So
Okay, it's pre-reserved.
yes.
Okay. And would the menu be preset too, or just they'll bring goodies?
They'll just bring their own menus, and it won't be something like a proper meal, but just some snacks and beverages.
So in terms of for the farm itself, I'm just thinking, do you know what the setup where it's going to be? Like, is it going to be outside?
Oh, yeah, maybe go back to the aerial. I love that map.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's where it's.
So
So in terms of noise, what time did you say that noise will start? Like, how long is this event?
Oh, it's starting. The event is from the 5:30 p.m. to 9:30.
Okay. And why did you choose 9:30?
Because I realized that during summer days the sun goes down really late at British Columbia, so we wanted to have just like a atmosphere, like experience the whole atmosphere from the evening to the night. So
So that means somebody like staff has to stay up.
yes,
Very good.
yes,
You know, so also that take into consideration.
yes.
And also noise.
Mhm.
What is it, 10 o'clock? I mean, there's not gonna, because if we movie and projection, so I think it's 10 o'clock. So that's good that it's right between that time frame.
Mhm.
As any of you watched a movie outdoors in Japan?
None.
What do you recommend if you haven't done it?
Thank you for asking. Since none of us have actually experienced an outdoor movie night, but we've been to the Lavender Farm. We all have been to Lavender Farm.
Good response, thank you.
So we actually wanted to show the Lavender Farm and not the movie. So yeah, that's why we're
When we were talking in class, you mentioned, like, we talked about how you would tie this in with lavender. And you
Mhm.
had a few suggestions. What were those suggestions? Like, how did you decide to keep those? Like,
Oh yeah, like we were thinking like we're gonna provide some of the lavender teas for free, and also there are some lavender products like they all smells good, and will the customers will have a chance to just interact with all of the product. So
how will that happen?
So, for example, for the smell of the lavender, we've actually thought of just placing lavenders beside the setup. So they want the lavender can be dried or just in other forms. And yes, that's the $40 for adult.
It's a meal, but it's not really a meal, it's just baking.
Yeah, and sandwiches and
Oh.
that kind of stuff.
Okay, any other questions or comments?
Whereas you have a British market, that was a virtual thing. Did you think about how many customers you'll be leaving out who might not be interested in that? That's not